Buenos dias. I'm here, Moses, recording the Mishnah for Friday. Perek Bet, Mishnayot siete y ocho. It's actually pretty late now. It's around 12:30 at night on Thursday night, but what the heck, why not? So the first Mishnah begins. Af hu ra'a gugot ahat shetzafa al penei hamayim. So this tells an interesting story about Hillel, the rabbi from the earlier Mishnayot, that he was walking and he saw a skull, like somebody's head, floating in the water. Amar la, he told the skull, al de'ataft atfuch, because you killed somebody by drowning him, that's why your death was with drowning. That's why someone else drowned you. V'sof metifayich yetufun. But at the end of the day, the person who drowned you, he is going to get killed by God by being drowned. So this Mishnah tells us the concept of midah keneged midah, which means that a person gets judged just like the way he acts. So in this case, since the person drowned someone, that's why he got drowned. So I guess if you steal something, maybe something will get stolen from you, something like that. So basically, you better be careful the way you act, because however you act, God is going to pay you back. And it's even in the good way as well, I think. You know, if you do something good, so God will do good to you. Next Mishnah. Hu haya omer. Hillel used to say, Marbe basar, marbe rima. If you have too much meat, like during your life, if you're constantly eating too much, obviously you're allowed to eat and enjoy yourself, like I do. I like to eat meat. But if you overindulge, so marbe rima, after you die, your grave will have a lot of worms. Okay. The next thing is marbe nechasim, marbe daga. If you have too much property and too many items, too many, different things, it's going to cause a lot of worry. Obviously, you're allowed to own a house, you're allowed to own different type of items, a phone. But if you have an excess, if you have too many, it leads to more worry, because you're constantly worrying about every single thing, making sure everything's okay. Marbe nashim, if a person has many wives, if he has too many, then marbe keshafim, there will be a lot of witchcraft. You could check your little explanations for a deeper explanation on this. Marbe shefachot, if you have too many woman slaves, then marbe zima, there's going to be a lot of improper actions. Marbe avadim, if you have too many slaves, marbe gezel, there's going to be a lot of stealing. So basically, from the first half of the Mishnah, we see that you shouldn't have too much of certain things, because it will turn out to be bad. Okay, now the next half is really the positive side. Marbe Torah, marbe chayim. If the more Torah you learn, the more life you have, right? Torah is very meaningful, and it gives quality to our life. Marbe yeshiva, the more you study. Marbe chokhmah, the more knowledge you're going to get. Marbe etzah, the more that you look to older people and to smarter people for advice, then marbe temunah, you will have a deeper understanding of many things. Marbe tzedakah, if you give a lot of charity, marbe shalom, there'll be a lot of peace in the world. Now, this one is very important. Kana shem tov, if you have for yourself a good name, if you created a good name, it's something that came by yourself, meaning it's not hereditary. You're a good person because you created that name for yourself. Kanal divrei Torah, if you acquired for yourself divrei Torah by studying, even if it's just a little bit, then kanal lo hayeh olam haba, then you acquire to yourself time in the world to come. So I guess it's very important to learn every day like we do, and we're not just doing something short, it's something that has eternal effects. Like the Mishnah says, that if we learn Torah, we are acquiring ourselves a portion in the world to come. So continue, and we'll break for some brief messages, and we'll be back tomorrow for more Mishnayot. Hasta luego.